Hello, Patrick. How are you? Thank you for coming to my show. It's all about Janice. Show. I have a few questions for you, and I asked my assistant to hand those to you. So, can you tell me what would make you quit a job?
What would make me quit a job? The only thing that could make me possibly quit a job is if I know I'm getting unfair treatment and the supervisor or the manager knows that too, but it's not acknowledging that fact and continues to deny that fact.
Okay. So, how would you quit the job? Would you just get angry and walk out, or would you?
I would walk up to him, explain why I'm about to quit. Either he can solve the conflict or he doesn't. I'll tell him I'll have to leave.
Would you consider going to his supervisor before you quit or after?
I would check before I quit just to make sure I'm not quitting for no reason.
Yeah, because jobs are hard to find these days. Okay. Do you consider yourself like a sociable person? Do you get along with people?
Yes, ma'am, I can get along with anybody.
Anybody?
Just as long as,
What about Dick Cheney?
I don't really know the guy. I mean, I know that he's a politician that's like known for crazy
Okay, so what about a
things.
Klansman?
Depends.
Depends on what? You said you get along with
Their
anybody.
personality, basically. I mean, as long as a person's not completely negative toward me, then I can get along
You know,
with
Klansmen believe in?
killing these kind of people.
So, do you think he'd be negative against you?
Yes, he probably will be the exception.
Okay, but then you don't get along with anybody then?
Well, almost anybody.
Almost anybody. And why? Why do you feel that you do?
Because I can understand people, like, I'm not one to judge by looks or what I think. I'll get to know the person before I try and, like, put them in any kind of category. Plus, it's not my place to place them in a category. They make their category for themselves or what they do.
Okay. What was your most embarrassing moment?
One day I was walking down the stairs in high school, and then I started to run down the stairs, and I missed a step, and I fell and rolled, but then I hurried up and jumped up before anybody saw me. So my friend was like, "Oh, you would have been embarrassed if they saw you." So I was like, "Okay," and then we went on to lunch.
So just your friend saw you? So you tuck and roll? Do one of those things? You can demonstrate that you did it?
Not
You
really.
can't demonstrate? Come on. My fans want to see. You can't demonstrate. Was it a tuck and roll? Was it a half tuck and roll? What'd you do?
It was kind of a sideways roll like that or whatever, but I hurried up and did it. Considering that I had on shorts or whatever, and plus my hair was down, so you saw hair and shorts.
So you tried to strike a pose after you landed? Or?
I just tried to hurry up and get back on my feet.
Cool. Okay. One last question. How can you help make a company rich? Do you have inventive ideas with
I mean,
get rich quick schemes?
to necessarily make a company rich would be to work to your fullest potential, and depending on whether you want to give up the information that you might know that could help get the company rich. If you want to, then you would give them the idea. If you don't, just make more efficiency with your output, your work output.
Okay.
Work your hardest.
So what if you work your hardest and other people in the company are slacking?
Do something to get them motivated. Don't pick up their slack and move forward. I mean, there's no point in yelling at them or saying, well, they're not doing their job. You just pick up their slack and go with it. There's no point in complaining.
And do you feel like there's a limit though? Or do you feel like you can do the job with 10 people?
I mean, everybody has their limits, but depending on how hard you work and what's your motivation, you may be able to surpass your limits easier or harder.
That's great. Well, thank you so much for coming to my show. It's all about Janice. some time. Mr. Rich. Remember, next time, Tuck and Road.